Hello, everybody. This is Adam. So, a lot going on recently on the forefront of freedom. I have had one or two, three people that I have spoke to. Well, mostly online, mostly chatted, so sending messages back and forth. With widely different takes. One of the person that I was chatting with, which actually later was a lot nicer. But anyways, I called in, I don't believe in government, not because I just don't want to believe, but government violates the non-aggression principle. So government is basically violence, right? And I want peace. I need to avoid violence and call it out, whatever it is, right? So immediately he says, well, how could you have a country without government? How could you, how could you have a country without violence and without government? I think I mixed things up. Let me come back. My brain isn't working very well. How could he was telling me or asking me or making statements like, how could we have a country without government? There will be chaos, all hell will be let loose and etc. And then later he started calling me out personally, wanting to know my education. He said, because my phone number is foreign, he lives in Nigeria, I live in the United States. He said I'm probably one of those scammers that use foreign number to scam people. He said that I'm probably a member of Boko Haram. Because I don't want government. Boko Haram wants to have their own government. I don't know how that relates. I am no government person in all respect. So, be it Nigeria, be it anyone, I'm against government, let alone a really violent organization. So that is that on that end. And one of them, we ended the talk, it really started well. I posted a post on Facebook. He commented, and it went well. It's going really respectfully, and he disappeared. He couldn't respond to my question anymore. But at the end, he was just telling me, I feel like he did not have anything to say. He just opined that I'm a subject, and therefore I must obey the government. And that was it. So I responded, I said, well, that is the problem. I am the subject, a slave to the government, and that's why we need to change. No one should be a slave to any human being. I said, do you like to be a slave? And he never responded. So all of these kind of mixed stuff, I really am liking what I'm seeing on the forefront of Nigerians asking questions. However, is in the minority. So my experience has been Nigerians are really good about asking you questions. So if I say something, they will attack me as a person instead of my points. And I think that has been changing. So when I say things, actually I get a response like, well, why do you think so? I think that is a step in the right direction. Let's see. But yeah, I think generally we need that kind of curiosity first. So talking about asking questions, I was talking to another person online on a group on WhatsApp, and I think she's a she. She said that she asked me questions, I responded, and I think she misunderstood my question, and then I made clear of my points. After that, she said she doesn't have my time, that she doesn't have time for uneducated people. And I wish I could be reading these things, that she can't talk to someone that is not in her level of intellect. Obviously, I'm not. Apparently, rather, I'm not. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't matter to me. So, and then she stopped talking. I was like, all right, thank you very much. I defend your right to insult me, and to make yourself really, really look good. And that's why I'm fighting for freedom, to defend your right to say these things. And that was it. She didn't say nothing. She didn't criticize my point after I made clear of what I meant. So one other thing that I think is a takeaway point for me is my message now is hitting nerves. And this is strange for me. I've been doing freedom thing for a while now, just a few years, but haven't really gone to the point where I have seen that government is violent, so I reject government in its entirety. It's really striking nerves. Because my message out there is government is violent. It's violence, We need to find another way to provide the things that government is providing. That's all. And that virtue hidden, how do I put this? So it's like I am poking a hole into a long-held belief by Nigerians. We have all been indoctrinated. Our culture, everything is government. So now telling people, oh no, government is bad. It's actually stealing. Oh, it is stealing. It survives based on theft. And Nigerians being one of the most religious, or at least people that claim to be religious countries on earth, you will hit nerves when you said one of their most admirable organization is a criminal organization. You at least my experience is I'm hitting nerves. I've never gotten this attention and this response from people in the north, in the south, than this time around. So this message of morality, telling people that government is violence that we need to reduce violence by reducing the powers of government until no central coercive authority is really hitting nerves. And I don't know how to process this, how to deal with this. It's something I'm going through. If you have any ideas, I certainly will appreciate any pointers to point us to dealing with, and this is probably just the beginning. Of course, this is the beginning. I don't have audience. My audience is just my social media page. So if I continue this, which I hope to, it's not gonna get easy. So I better help myself figure out how to navigate this really hostile environment without losing it, without, making it worse for myself. I want to be able to talk to someone who doesn't understand this, who is reacting to emotions. I want to be able not to fall trap to their anger. I don't want to respond their anger with anger, their insult with my insult. I want to try to resist that, because I think they don't know. If they know, they won't do it. There's a difference between if you know, you accept, and you're just insulting me, then that I know. But Nigerians, they don't know these things. The people I'm talking to, they do not have an idea what this is, what freedom is, like how to achieve it at least. Not all Nigerians, of course, but at least my experience, people I've been speaking with, there's only one person so far that have come close to the same ideology. I'm total freedom. He is almost total freedom. One person that I've known. My network is not extensive, so I'm sure there are many out there. So if you have any pointers on how I can navigate this process as I go, that would be great. But again, if you are in this kind of situation, you are one in C, you're the only one in the C, you're not alone. Please shoot me an email if you want to share anything. I really appreciate you listening. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.